Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan. This is Mike Powers here tonight with Chris Burkholder. Here's the bad news. Neither Jandy nor Mickey is going to be here tonight. You not only have the B team, you may have the C team announcing for you tonight, at least as far as I'm concerned. Chris, we'll put you up to B team.
Oh, no.
This is our last home game, at least regular season home game. The Lady Warriors will be taking on the Bennington Bulldogs. I think they're Bulldogs, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
In tonight's matchup, and we hope for and look forward to what we think will be a big Warrior victory. But before we get to that, because it is the last regular home game, it's also senior night, and the Warriors have 4 young ladies on the basketball squad, and we're going to talk just a little bit about them. We're going to start with number 3, 5'6", obviously a senior, Katie Ehrlich. And Chris, I think Katie is one of those kind of energy players that every team needs.
Katie is definitely a go-getter.
She, I don't really know this if there's one player you'd say is the leader, but certainly she brings a lot of good senior leadership to the floor. And at crunch time, as was against Council Grove a couple weeks ago, where she went to the lane and made a very clutch shot at the very end that should have won the game for us. Katie is one of those go-to players. Next up is number 13, 5'4", Kelly Hess. Chris.
You know, Kelly Hess, I think, has improved tremendously this year. She has really had some great games, scored some good points for the Warriors. And you know, Mike, you said earlier about Katie leader. I think all 4 of these seniors, all 4 of them are leaders, and they played, you know, for so long together that it's neat to have that group of them.
The Kelly is probably, and we've got other girls that can hit from outside, but in terms of, and I don't have the stats obviously in front of me, but I would guess that from outside the arc, Kelly has probably got the highest percentage. And like you said, when she is on, she can fill up the basket.
Yes, she can.
Next up, number 15, Megan Richmond. Megan is 5'6", which on our squad qualifies her as one of the tall girls. And Chris, do you want to take the lead with Megan as well?
Well, one thing with Megan, I think that she just plays her heart out. You know, she tries so hard and hustles and plays, and you can tell by her expression on the court, you know, when the team makes a mistake or when she makes a mistake, she just really takes basketball seriously and tries to do her best, and she does a really good job.
I would agree with that. You get impressions of different kids, and there's not a girl out there that in my mind on our squad, I don't mean just the seniors, but let's talk about the seniors, not a one of them seems to bring any attitude or anything of a negative nature to the
not
court.
at all.
But Megan does seem to be one who's just kind of all business out there.
Yeah, she is, but she's a great leader, I think. She's provided good leadership this year.
Let's go to Kaylin Teroff, Kaylin number 20, and we talked about our being height challenged at 5'10". If Kaylin's 5'10", she is about the only post presence that we have. And she is all hard work out there.
She is, and you know, for being a shorter post player, you know, she normally doesn't play in the post, but this year she is. I think she's held her own very well against our opponents this year.
Yeah, I would agree with that. She doesn't have she doesn't have the height some of the people she's played, but she gets every ounce of productivity she can out of her body, and she never gives up, whether she's feeling good, hurt, or feeling bad. Whatever.
And she does a good job blocking off on the board.
Let's go to our cheerleaders. We have 3 senior cheerleaders, and there they are. I don't know if I got this in the right order. Yeah, Cheyenne Jeffrey, Alyssa Edwards, and Caitlin Freeze. And those girls have done a really nice job this year. I think our whole cheerleading squad has just been outstanding this school year.
Yes, they have. And I think all 3 of these girls, Mike, have been cheerleaders, I want to say all 4 years. I know Cheyenne and Alyssa have been cheerleaders for sure all 4 years.
We're going to wrap this up right now. We want to congratulate all our graduating seniors. Hope we have a lot more games left to go this year. We'll be right back.
Central National Bank, a family and employee-owned company, has been providing Kansans with sound financial advice since 1884. They are dedicated to providing the quality service that makes our customers and the communities they serve successful. In the 21st century, Central National embraces its strong heritage and strives to be the financial resource of choice for the Marion community. A highlight of 2012 was the introduction of the Friend Referral Program. By referring friends to the bank, customers can earn up to $25 per referral. Prairie Land Partners Incorporated is a John Deere agricultural equipment dealership specializing in large ag, turf, and integrated solution products. Prairie Land has 9 stores in south central Kansas and more than 250 employees. Prairie Land maintained a strong business position and has completed a total store remodel in its Winfield location. Continued growth, we will be adding Honda products to our offerings. Also, an expansion of the Marion location is planned. Marion National Bank offers full-service banking. They offer loans for any worthwhile purpose, including agriculture, commercial, consumer, and all types of real estate, including home loans. For the investor, we offer certificates of deposit, individual retirement accounts, and savings accounts. Personal and business checking accounts are available for your daily needs. A Visa check card can be used with all personal transaction accounts. There's an ATM in our entryway for your after-hour cash needs. St. Luke Hospital, providing state-of-the-art healthcare services to meet all your needs. Recently remodeled in 2012, they have a new entrance, a physical therapy division, a new CT scanner. Patient care areas have been totally remodeled. For your healthcare needs,
We are ready for tonight's matchup between the Bulldogs and the Warriors. We had to go away for just a minute, had a little equipment problem. As always is the case, if something's going to fail, it won't happen until right before the game starts.
I think it's something with you, Mike, because it always fails with you.
Well, thank you, Chris. I really appreciate
You're
that
welcome.
vote of
You're welcome.
confidence. Maybe that's because I talk more. I use up the batteries.
Maybe so. It's all that hot air.
Well, thank you. Mickey and Jandy earned their spurs. You're a little new to be this critical, but not inaccurate. All right, we're ready to go. Kaylin Tiroff will jump center for the Warriors as we get the ball game started. Varsity matchup. Bennington will control the tip, and they'll start headed south.
Looks like we're going to play that 2-3. Have we played Bennington this year, Mike?
Yes, we have. We played them on the road.
Oh, that's right, and we won.
I
believe
won.
so.
I think we won.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Hanson looks to set up the Warrior offense.
Oh, Megan's in there. She's doing a good job posting up.
Chris, the Warrior girls this year, I think, have, as with any game, some better than others, but I think they've done a good job of not letting the ball just set somewhere and die as they get it into the lane.
They do an excellent job, I think, Mike, of moving the ball. They move it quickly and cutting those girls to the middle.
Well, the Warriors got the shot they wanted but couldn't get it to fall. One of the few games this year, Chris, where the Warriors don't appear to be outmatched in terms of height. I realize height isn't everything, but it helps in basketball.
Yeah, I was going to say they match up with them really well.
We'll get the Warriors starting lineup for you in just a second.
Nice rebound from Katie Ehrlich.
Ehrlich, who controls the ball now, one of the Warriors starters, along with Hanson.
Ehrlich to the all the way to the basket for 2.
Nice layup. Also on the court for the Warriors, Kelly Hess, Kaylin Tiroff. And
nice
Megan Richmond.
From Megan Richmond. And then our other starter would be Kirsten Hansen.
Yeah, 4 of the Warriors, the 4 Warrior seniors are starters, along with the sophomore Hansen.
Nice pass to Katie Ehrlich.
Nicely done. I'll call you Mick at some point tonight, Chris.
That's all right. I'm sure I've been called worse.
But one of the things I really like is when you see the nicely done. Good defense down there. When you see the girls work the ball, get the shot they're supposed to get, and finish. So often somebody gets in a hurry. They miss the layup. But this team, I think, has done a pretty nice job of finishing.
Definitely finishing tonight.
Tear off with a little
That was
shot.
a good shot, just didn't fall. Nice hustle from Kaylin Tiroff, but Bennington makes their layup.
Yeah, they did a nice job. They kept their concentration, took it to the hoop. Thought Kaylin was perhaps going to scare them off, but no such luck. 4-2 score early in the first quarter. I think Hess will take that three if she feels like she's open. Rebound to Richmond.
And pop it back out to Katie. She's going to take that shot, and it's good.
There we go, 7-2
It's a
Warrior lead.
Three-pointer for Katie. Right now, Mike, Katie Ehrlich has all of our points.
Well, if 7 points after a couple of minutes of play, hope we keep that average up. Bennington player, had she followed her shot, probably gets that rebound. Long pass to Hess, broken up by Bennington. Warriors will retain possession. We got the old coach, Jerry Smith, who will be here for the boys' game afterwards. It looks like Jerry has his granddaughter here with him.
He does. Actually, Chloe's going to watch her while he's broadcasting.
So Chris's daughter watching Jerry's granddaughter.
They'll have fun.
His granddaughter's a lot better looking than he is.
She is, isn't she? He says no way.
He disagrees.
From back there.
Oh, nice pass
nice
inside.
pass into Bailey. Oh,
Good fight in there by Bailey Robson. Couldn't get the shot to fall.
you know, Bailey Robson, Mike, is a player that's really come along this year. Comes off the bench, and she's got some nice shots.
Yeah, and Bailey suffers from the problem of being the coach's daughter. So I think she has to do everything just a little bit better to get playing time.
You know,
out
I
there.
broadcasted the game a couple weeks ago with Jerry Smith, and we were talking about that a little bit. Jerry knows what it's like to coach his daughter.
Yeah,
as well.
not easy
years
to do.
ago.
All right, Warriors look to extend the lead here.
Oh,
Yeah, couldn't handle that short pass inside. I really do like the way the Warriors are getting the ball inside, though. They keep that up, this could be a blowout. Not predicting it, just saying.
that would be nice if it was.
It would be very nice. Currently stand at 7-2 at the 3:35 mark.
You know, the Warriors are running that 2-3 or 2-1-2, whatever you want to call it, defense, and Bennington's having a little bit of hard time getting shots.
Yeah, right there was about the first time they've actually set up their offense and managed to get the ball inside, and then they fumble it away. They actually tie up, and the Warriors retain possession on the alternating possession rule. Hall has entered the ball game for the Warriors.
Oh, nice save by Bailey.
It was.
Oh, nice pass.
Yes. Ehrlich with the bucket. Great pass by Hansen. Kaylin Tiroff has been all over the floor tonight. Robson with the rebound. Warriors continue to push and get the basket.
I tell you what, Katie Ehrlich is on fire tonight, Mike.
11-2.
Score 11-2 now, and Katie has all 11 of our points.
I tell you what, and a coach loves it when you're on fire, but all of your points are from about 3 feet away.
Yes.
Or at least the majority of your points. That means that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Another tie-up. That'll stay with Bennington. Hess and Richmond come in. Ehrlich and Tiroff will get a break.
Oh, Kirsten's going to get that one.
She'll take it to the hole. Oh, a little hard.
Overshot a little bit. Nice rebound by Bailey.
Oh, Bailey did everything right there. Just sometimes the shot gods are going against you as that one spun out. Again, 11-2 score. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Oh, a little hop there, no call.
Oh, that was a nice shot by Bennington.
Just a two-pointer. Again, good crisp passes from the Warriors.
Oh, Bailey almost had that rebound. Had a little collision out there.
Robson and Hall knocked each other down out there. Well, nice ball movement that time.
Bennington did a good job getting the ball in.
A little bounce pass, and they get the bucket. (11-6).
Under a minute to play
Oh,
of the first quarter.
pretty shot from Richmond. 13-6.
That was a pretty shot.
Net hardly moved on that one.
Thought we were going to get a steal there.
Yeah.
Megan and Kirsten did a good job on defense.
Megan got held just a little bit there. She was trying to get out and get that loose ball, but the official missed it. Under 13 seconds to go in this first quarter. Bennington fires up the long shot. Hall
Nice
with the rebound.
Julia, 3 seconds. Oh, no.
Yeah, Hall made a nice, that's going to count. Hall made a nice rebound, but she got in a little hurry on the pass there.
Not what Coach Robson wanted that quarter.
Our producer tonight is Gene Winkler, and our cameraman Jay Smith. Want to thank them. And Gene, I'm looking at you, so I'm asking you a question, Gino. Did we get our sponsors on the air before the game started tonight? Want to make sure and just mention those folks out loud. Our first half sponsors for the Lady Warrior games is our Central National Bank, Prairie Land Partners, Marion National Bank, Shelter Insurance, and St. Luke Hospital. All of the sponsors of basketball were also football sponsors, and we want to make sure and thank all of them. And, there's no reason for these businesses to sponsor these broadcasts other than they support their community. And we hope you take notice of that and that you support them. Central National Bank, Prairie Land Partners, Marion National Bank, Shelter Insurance, St. Luke Hospital. And Chris, if you want to disagree with any of that, you go right ahead.
I do not disagree. They do a great job of supporting the kids in the school.
Well, the Warriors finished the first quarter up 13-8. Probably kicked themselves for giving up the bucket right at the end of that quarter. The starters, Richmond, Hess, Ehrlich, and Tiroff come out to start this second quarter. Robson is in place of Hansen.
And I don't think Kirsten went out that first quarter. It's probably giving her a little bit of a break.
Probably right.
Nice move by Kaylin Tiroff for
Warriors
two.
just continue to take that ball in the paint. Robson really pressures the ball down the court.
That was a little bit off.
Bennington obviously is not afraid to take that outside shot. And I suspect that if we hold them to defend them so that that's the only option they have, that Coach Robson will be very happy.
Oh, nice pass to Kaylin Tiroff by. And she threw it back out to Katie.
Boy. And you said it earlier. Let's keep feeding Ehrlich because she's hitting her shots. 17-8.
And one thing I really like watching the girls this year, Mike, is they're very unselfish players. There's been teams before that, the individual might rather take that shot than someone that's, and they know. The team knows today that Katie's doing well. Give her the ball.
Yeah, feed her. Yeah, sometimes you can sense a little bit of with the team. Oh,
Nice pass.
Oh, a nice
block
block.
by Bennington. That was nice.
Sometimes you can sense a little jealousy in some players' part, or well, it's my turn or whatever. And I think that's kind of been true this year of the. Nice steal by Ehrlich of the boys' team as well as the girls' team.
Right. I think so too.
You never really know who's
You don't
going to
see
be
it anyway.
Right. Hess.
Nice move by Kelly Hess. Just didn't fall. Nice hustle by Kaylin Tiroff.
Man, you talk about getting the 50-50 balls. The Warriors are doing that so far.
Oh, there we go.
Nicely
move.
done. Very much in rhythm there. Hess just nails a little shot, little teardrop. 19-8. Warriors get the defense set.
Bennington's not getting very many. I don't know if they've had any offensive rebounds.
Trying to think. Go Robson with the
nice
score.
shot.
I can't think of one. It'd be surprising if they had none, but it could be. (21-8). Warriors have been in that zone all game. That time Bennington got the shot they wanted. Now it's going to be over the back. Kaylin Tiroff with the rebound.
Hasn't been. Is this the only second foul of the game called?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes. That's just what I was looking at. Very clean game so far, and a very quick moving game. Hansen's back on the court, by the way. So the original starters are all out there.
Nice pass to Megan from Katie.
And once again,
rebound, Kirsten.
Yep, Warriors hustle it, get it back.
It's going to be Warrior ball.
This is a game that, if you talk about padding your rebounding stats, the Warriors are just dominating the boards.
They are.
Continue to work the ball.
Getting lots of second and third shots tonight.
And fifth and sixth.
Yeah. on this one it is.
Well,
there we go.
Here's the thing, Chris. I didn't count them, but on that possession, I think we had at least five. Yeah, five shots on basket. And, you get that many shots, you're going to eventually make it.
Yeah, I think this is – I haven't went to all the away games, but been at all the home games and some of the away games, and I think that the Warriors are rebounding, offensive rebounding much better tonight than I've seen them.
Our score stands at Warriors 23, Bulldogs 8. Bennington moves the ball and gets the three-pointer.
Oh,
there you go.
There they got a rebound. I jinxed them. I shouldn't have said anything, Mike.
It's your fault. If not their first offensive rebound, one of very few they've had, and they throw the ball away, Warriors get it back. Hall comes in. Tiroff will get a rest. Chris, you may have observed something different, but it seems like Coach really has about a 7-person rotation. Occasionally he'll go to 8 with Murmas.
Yeah, Marshall has come in a couple times, but those 5 starters plus Bailey and Julia.
That's basically your primary rotation. Murmas is probably the next person off the bench. One of the good things we have here is when Kelly Hess graduates, all we have to do is just next year we're going to just have version number 2, as her little sister will come in. And gosh,
Yeah.
I'm blank on her name.
Erica.
Erica,
But we'll
yeah.
just have to
See, just like
remember, we don't have to make sure we don't call her Kelly. That'll be the hard part next year.
Just like a little mini me will come in and replace Kelly. Winkler's taking credit for all of the girls' athletic ability, and I'm telling you, that's a lie. I've seen Doris out in the driveway working a shot, and it isn't Jean.
Doris is working with him, huh?
Yep. Kelly with the ball right now.
Speaking of Kelly Hess.
Oh! Thought she was going to get that one to roll over the rim. We stay at 23-8. 2 minutes to go in the half.
I think that's going to be a foul on us.
Foul call, and the Bennington fans must have thought that was overdue because somebody erupted down there when that foul was called.
Well, we did have 3 of our girls in there. Who did they call it on? Called it on Katie.
Yeah, you got it. So Ehrlich with her first.
Let her get in there that time.
Yeah, that time the Bulldogs gave us a little of our own medicine. Drove the baseline, got the layup.
Again, Warriors moving the ball quickly.
This is about as well as I've seen us do it. It's very nice. And
Nice
Hess
shot
drains it.
by Kelly Hess.
I don't think the Warriors have a three-pointer tonight, but yet they opened up a 15-point lead here just on good ball movement and making their shots.
I think Kirsten's going to get called with the foul there.
Looks like it's going to be a shooting foul. Shooter will be number 11 for the Bulldogs. That's Danny Ney. She's a senior. When I say Danny Ney's name, do you know what that makes me?
What?
Makes me a naysayer. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, when they lay him out there, you got to swing at him.
Oh, Mike. I won't say anything.
All with a rebound. So Ney only makes the front end of the two-shot. Warriors back on the attack.
Oh.
Reach-in foul against the Bulldogs.
Be our ball underneath our basket. Kaylin Tiroff
yes.
snuck back in there a while ago, didn't she?
She did. We got Hall
She came
and
in for Katie.
Hall and Tiroff both in the game. A lot of times Hall subs for Tiroff, but got the twin towers there. Under a minute to go with the Warriors up 27-11. That's in the first half. Warriors can have that three-point shot anytime they want it, but they're working to get it inside.
There we go.
Yep.
Good job getting it inside to the high post. You know, Mike, that's one thing I've noticed tonight. We seem to be utilizing our person that's playing that high post area a lot more tonight.
Certainly do, and she's doing a nice job, no matter who it is, of, if there's something there to do with it, they do. Otherwise, they just pop it right back out, force the defense to shift. That was the first team foul, or first personal foul, by the way, on Tiroff.
Oh.
Poor pass, and anytime you're going to make a poor pass, Hanson's liable to be there to scoop it up.
So 15 seconds or 13 seconds here. Be nice if we could. There it is.
Bailey had a toe on the line, so that's only a two-pointer, but it puts the Warriors up 29-11. So a great first half for the Warrior girls. Well, we hope you enjoyed the first half. We will let you take a look at our second half sponsors, and we'll be back with the second half of this game.
By Triple R Hauling, your hauling expert. Give them a call at 382-7802 and get things moving. Triple R Hauling. Erie Real Estate is a full-service real estate agency specializing in residential real estate in the Marion County area. Erie Real Estate lists and sells the majority of real estate in the immediate Marion area. In fact, they sell the majority of Marion real estate listed by other companies as well. They also serve the surrounding communities in the county, including Marion County Lake, Hillsborough, Peabody, Lincolnville, and Florence. 3 Point Baskets are sponsored by Case and Son Insurance. In the same business, in the same place, since 1868. Case and Son offers a wide range of providers and flexibility to meet your needs. Call Casey for insurance protection. Eagle Communications, an employee-owned Kansas company offering internet, telephone, and cable television services. Eagle is the presenting sponsor of all MCTV broadcasts. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
We hope you appreciated the announcements from our second half sponsors, Triple R Hauling, Erie Real Estate, Case and Son Insurance, Eagle Communication. Thanks to all those fine sponsors. Same message we gave about the first half sponsors applies to the second. And here is our second half with a steal from Kirsten Hansen.
Nice way to start off the half.
Unfortunately, I'm still here. This is Mike Powers along with Chris Burkholder, Gene Winkler, and Jay Smith. Boys game will follow with the old coach, Jerry Smith, and Kevin Frosty Freeston.
You know, I used to coach with Jerry. Do you, Mike?
I do.
You
know
remember that?
Oh, I remember it. I remember when you were the new young teacher.
Yeah. I'm not new and I'm not young anymore.
I'm
How
not
sad is that?
I'm not saying anything. Oh. Early takes it in the lane and gets it slapped away. Bennington only scoring 11 in that first half, was pretty much stymied by this Warrior zone and by the aggressive rebounding, and there's a steal by Hansen. Nice pass. Oh. Ehrlich will go to the line, fouled on the shot. Warriors may have been, you can never fault someone for not being selfish, but may have been too unselfish that time.
Yeah.
So I guess I just faulted them for being unselfish. Ehrlich gets the second one to fall.
Made one to bring us to 30.
Warriors pressing now, or at least picking them up man-to-man full court. The Warrior girls played a pretty good Council Grove girls team that's only lost twice to this point even in this season. Council Grove girls appeared to be quite a bit more talented, and we just gave them fits.
And we should have won that game.
We should have won that game. But with our hustle and our defense, we just bugged them all game long. Richmond will inbound it. And point guard Hansen will bring her down and set up this Warrior offense. Really been well run tonight.
You know, you were mentioning that Council Grove game. We played very well, and we scored 60 points. Wasn't the score 60-61 that Council Grove game?
I hadn't thought about that. I can't say for sure you're right, but I wouldn't argue with you. That's a really good score in any high school game, boys or girls. You know, Hansen is so quick, Chris. Usually you reach across the other player's body like that, you're going to get a foul call, but nice no call by the ref as Hansen clearly was all ball on that.
Oh, there she got it again.
Kind of rare when the zone will force the other team that far away from the basket, but the Warriors have sure kept them outside tonight.
They have. They've done a really good job. Yep, that's going to be Warrior ball.
Yep. You could call that an unforced error, and I think it is, but on the other hand, you could also credit the Warriors' harassing defense for just flustering the Bulldogs. (30-11). Warriors have had very few, if any, bad shots tonight. Everything they've done has been either a wide open outside shot or deep in the paint. And there's another
nice move
one.
by Kelly. She
Yep.
took it to the bucket and drew the foul.
So it'll be a shooting foul. Hess will go to the line. But the only thing you could fault tonight would be the Warriors' percentage from the free throw line hasn't been great. They haven't shot many, but it really hasn't been a factor, and I don't think it will be in this game.
They're probably about 50% maybe.
I think it's about 50 because it seems to me like every time we've gone up, we've hit one of two. So that would be, even by my limited math skills, 50%.
Yeah, I have limited math skills too.
That'll be a Tampa State Bank timeout called by Bennington. And we'll get a shot, Jay. If we got the three tear-off boys up there, Grant and Connor and Matt, watching little sister and daughter play her last, maybe last home game. I don't think we've got a shot at a home sub-state game, do we?
I don't think so. You know, Matt and Connor Tieroff have kind of outsized Grant now.
Yes,
both
they
of
have.
them a little bit.
And Connor has out-haired him.
Yes, most definitely.
I did an interview on the corner. If you haven't seen the corner, go to MCTV 20. That's MCTV and the numbers 20.com and check out our corner programs. Did an interview with Grant Tieroff a while back that we thought was pretty good. But we ended it with my comment that it was sponsored by the Hair Club for Men with Grant and I on the screen. Kalen with the shot, won't fall.
Bennington's doing a good job there getting the ball down.
So far, I think we've had 2 points scored this whole quarter, and we're 3.5 minutes into it. Oh, there we go.
And we've got our points scored.
Free throw line.
Free throw line. That was the first bucket of the half.
31-13. Warriors continue to be very selective. Not going to take anything unless they're comfortable with it. Ehrlich takes it up.
There we go.
Hits the shot. Back to a 20-point lead for the Warriors.
That's 16 points for Katie tonight, Mike.
That's great defense by Kirsten Hansen. That ball will go out of bounds off the Bulldogs.
Kirsten's smiling out there. She has a reason to smile on that
Yes, she
one.
does. Robson in the ball game. Bailey can have, oh, as we throw it away. You know, that's a nice job. The Bennington player was gonna push it, and Hansen just said, well, you're not getting a layup. We'll just tap this out of bounds and make you work for it.
Knowing Kirsten, she was probably a little bit mad that she got by her. So
Probably
she's gonna
was.
Get her back.
Good rebound by Hall.
Nice pass.
Oh, nice
Kirsten
pass.
Hansen, nice.
Ehrlich to Hansen. Nice bounce pass in the lane, 35-13. Warriors were just a little stagnant to start this second half, but that seems to have gone away.
That's a three-pointer. I believe they've made three. I mean, they've made 2 3-pointers.
I think that, yes. I know they made 2.
Not 3, 2.
Go ahead and pick it up. Yep, they tapped it.
Bennington's doing a little bit better job the second half of cutting off that high post area for us.
That time, Bailey Robinson's going to
Bailey's
knock it
going to
away.
do the exact same play there that Kirsten did a while ago.
Number 5 for Bennington is Jamie Sloan. She's a sophomore, and she has to be frustrated. I think she thought she was going to get 2 layups, and as it turns out, gets nothing out of that. Well, the three-pointer is accounting for most of their points. I think you're right, Chris. That's of their 19, 3 come from outside the arc. 35-19. Whoop. Well, again, the Warriors with good hustle. Hang on to it, but it's going to be a backcourt. So Bennington will go on the attack here with 1:20 to go, third quarter. Warriors up 35-19.
There we go.
Every time it seems like there's an errant pass, it seems like Hansen is there to receive it.
It does. Good pass to Julia Hall. Oh.
The foul call against the Bulldogs.
Someone over here in Bennington stands yelling a walk, but I think Julia walked after she got pushed.
Yep, I think that's right. That she did walk, but she got hit
She
first.
got pushed.
Have we attempted a 3 tonight?
You know, there was Bailey had one. Her foot was kind of on the line,
Uh-huh.
so it wasn't really a 3 in right there.
So I'm magic,
And
all I have
don't
to
know.
say.
I don't think, other than that, we have.
Let's try one again and make it.
Now you jinxed him. I jinxed him a while ago.
Yeah,
Now
you did.
Nice shot by Kelly Hess. Didn't fall.
Under 25 to go here, third quarter, 35-19 score. More competitive game here in this second half.
Good rebound by Kaylin Teroff.
Good
Way to get it
rebound.
out.
Yeah, good outlet pass. Nice move by Hess. The time running out, she had to put that up. Didn't fall, but it was still the right move. Well, Chris, as we come to the end of the third quarter, the Warriors lead 35-19. Might mention that our Warrior sponsors tonight are Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, and HRK Variety, along with Edward Jones Investments. And we thank them as well for being sponsors. And we also want to acknowledge our other announcers who are not here tonight. Mickey Lundy's been a trooper all year, as she's been here for most all the games, but Mickey had a commitment out of town tonight. And Jandy Moore, who's on our announcing squad, but with some work responsibilities, she had not made a game, and she was scheduled to be here tonight and got sick. So she's home ill.
Oh, she is?
Yes.
I know Mickey's on her way to Florida, I believe. You know, we're getting quite a crowd here tonight.
Yes,
Mike.
we are.
You know, it's senior night.
We want to thank Jerry Smith. He brought us the league standings. Go ahead and talk about that a bit, Chris.
Well, it looks like Marion and our league record is 1-5, but our overall record is 7-10. Remington, you know, they are leading the league. They led the league in volleyball too with 7-0, followed by Mound Ridge and then Hutch Trinity.
What's Remington's record?
Remington's overall record is 15-2, 7-0 in the league.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Warriors' league record is not reflective of the season they've had. They've had at least 2, and you could argue more games that really probably should have been wins. Not just could have been, but should have been.
Yeah, we have a 7-10 record overall right now. And with those wins, it could easily have been 500.
Which, that's important simply because it matters on getting a sub-state game at home and things of that nature. Well, Warriors continue to get the loose balls, and there'll be a tie-up that'll stay with Bennington, or go to Bennington. I know you have limited math skills, but you appear to be counting there.
Yeah, we're sitting 8th right now in our league record. But they would go overall record.
Yes, for the sub-state they would.
So, sub-state record, we are tied with Inman, it looks like, for that 7th and 8th spot right now.
Bennington with the bucket, going to make this game look more competitive, and they knocked Robson to the ground. That'll be the 5th team foul against the Bulldogs, or excuse me, 4th team foul.
We call a timeout.
So if this is our last broadcast of the basketball season, we would encourage you to stay tuned to Channel 20. We'll continue to have things of interest to people in and around the Marion and Marion County area. The Corner that I mentioned earlier is our news-type program that we try to do on at least a monthly basis. And I mentioned the Grant Tierhoff interview that we were kind of proud of. We thought went pretty well. We also have an interview with Miss Chris Burkholder that is currently airing on Channel 20. Make sure you check that out on the February edition of The Corner. And you can, again, go to mctv20.com and check out the Chris Burkholder interview. Learn all about the girl from Douglas, Kansas.
They won't learn all about the girl from Douglas, Kansas.
Well, we don't
interview, Mike.
It's a family program. 35-21 here, 6:50 to go in the ball game. That was a Tampa State Bank timeout.
So what's this? 35-21.
Oh, that's one of the few errant passes we've seen from the Warriors tonight. I think the Bennington coach has done a nice job. He has continued to work and fight and coach, and his girls are only 14 points back in a game which, quite frankly, the Warriors have completely dominated. Warriors going to set up the offense now.
Moving the ball well again. I don't know, though, the second half if we're moving the ball quite as quick.
I would agree. I would agree with you. And, Chris, it's hard. I don't care if you're the Marion Warriors or the Oklahoma City Thunder. When you get a big lead, it's just hard to maintain that same level of intensity.
Yeah.
Of course, that's the way to sometimes let a team get back in a game they shouldn't be in. Don't think that's going to happen here, although good hustle there. And for once, Bennington is rewarded for the defensive hustle. That was Sloan. It's
only a 12-point ball game right now.
Coach Robson not particularly happy with what has kind of turned into a bit of a sloppy game, and he's going to call the timeout and probably suggest that end.
Our cheerleaders are coming out to do a cheer. They're dressed a little bit differently tonight, Mike. They have the Little Warrior Cheer Camp tonight. So at halftime of the boys' game, all the elementary cheerleaders are going to cheer with them.
That's always one of the
or dance with them, I guess.
Yeah, and the little kids absolutely love that. It's just amazing when you do. They do it in football. They do it again in basketball, and nothing cuter than a bunch of little bitty ones out there cheering for the Warriors.
Yeah, they get all fired up about that, and that's good.
Well, as we come to the end of this timeout, the Warriors with a 12-point lead will have the ball and have some fresh instructions that I suspect will involve taking care of the ball and working it inside, which worked so well early in this ball game.
Yeah, we kind of got away from doing that here.
Certainly Bennington seems to be energized by the little run they've put on here.
They about got the ball back right there.
They did. They're hustling, and that's to their
credit. They definitely
credit.
picked up their game a little bit.
Now that's going to be a foul on Bennington, and it's a great move by Hanson to take the ball to the basket like that. But I got to say, to the Bennington players' defense, with that reach in, you're always going to get the call, but she had all ball, I think.
I think so too.
Nope.
No,
timeout.
call a timeout.
The way the official was looking at Coach Robson, I thought we'd call it technical or something. He was just kind of glaring at him. I think he was waiting to see whether he wanted a 30-second or a full timeout.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Robson is real happy right now.
So we have a mini Tampa State Bank timeout here with the short one. You still doing calculations over there, Chris?
Well, I told you math is not. You know, I'm an old English journalism teacher, Mike. So it takes me a long time to do calculations.
And what did you calculate?
Nothing yet.
Well, you said I'm an old English. I didn't know. What are you, furniture polish? I didn't
No,
know.
an old English teacher.
Oh, okay.
Didn't I say teacher? Or did I just say
I
English?
just
Oh,
kind of
well.
left it hanging there at Old English. Up, and
Bennington's going to get the ball again. Well, maybe not.
I got to give Richmond credit on that one. She fumbled it away, but she stayed right with it and recovered her own fumble. And I mean that just like it sounds. It was like a football game out there.
Oh, nice pass to Kaylin Tieroff, and you can't tell me she didn't get fouled right there.
I was going to say,
She got
Tieroff
hit in
with
the face.
the bucket and a shot to the cheek there. Warriors had the trap. 35-23. We're at the 4-minute mark in the game.
Oh, we had no one there on the boards
We
that
did
time.
not.
They snuck up. There we go.
Hanson's going to push it down to Hess, and she gets fouled. Nice job of staying with it, taking it to the bucket, and drawing the foul.
Kelly's going to be up at the line.
That was a shooting foul, obviously. From now on, the Warriors will be in the 1-and-1. Yeah, Chris, this is if you compare the first half to the second half, that first half was clean and crisp and just whirled by, and the second half is kind of drug.
Yes, it has.
39-23 score, and we get the foul call against the Warriors. you can feel the energy level of Bennington is so much higher than it was earlier in this game. Warriors continue to hustle, but things just aren't falling in place as crisply.
Oh, I think that was a foul on Bennington. There we go. She knocked Bailey down. Speaking of football, she about tackled her.
Yeah, and I got to give Bailey some credit because the gal hits her in the back, knocks her to the ground. The girl falls down, and Bailey, I saw her say, "Are you all right?" Maybe it's because Bailey wasn't. She'll go to the line with the 1-and-1.
Oh, in and out on that one.
Are they going to call a foul on that? I guess so. I thought they were just looking to see who it was out of bounds off of. Instead, it's a.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that was kind of incidental contact that I think it was off us. It should be their ball, but I'm a little surprised it got a foul call. We have another Tampa State timeout. Warriors up by 16.
39-23. What do we have left in the game? Is it under 3 minutes yet?
It's either under,
right around?
Yeah, we can't tell right now. Some people may be wondering why we don't just look, and that's because they're counting down the timeout up here. But it's right around 3 minutes, perhaps just under.
3:07.
That's what Gene
voice
says. We don't have a monitor, but that actually, Gene has a new fancy machine that if Gene's numbers are correct, it actually shows on the screen how much time is left. So
oh, cool.
We were looking really stupid. Our producer should have told us that.
I think that's his job, Mike.
To make us look stupid, I think.
No, I think his job is he should tell us.
Well, I agree with you, but I don't think he agrees. And I think he would probably say he doesn't have to work very hard to make me look stupid.
Me neither.
The Bulldogs have had 3 straight three-pointers that looked good and just didn't fall. Had they made those, it would be a whole different ball game.
They're going to get the ball back.
Oh, jump ball. I thought thought Hanson had the ball and got fouled, but it'll be jump ball.
It'll be Marion ball.
So we'll retain possession. There's no harm to that. See if the Warriors try to use up clock or if Coach wants them just to get back to running their offense.
Oh, my.
Kelly got ridden
She
out of
like
bounds.
jumped onto her back.
She did.
And that girl didn't ask Kelly if she was okay, Mike.
No, she didn't. But the other girl did help Kelly up. Not the one that knocked her down. But. So Hess will go to the line. And we continue to not be very efficient at the foul line. Time certainly on the Lady Warriors side here as we get countdown toward 2 minutes to go.
There's Bennington still taking those outside shots, and they're doing a much better job of getting the rebound.
They really are. We got every loose ball, every rebound in the first half. Bennington's going to pressure, and now they foul. That'll put Hanson on the line. Be a 1-and-1. See if we can. I'll counter jinx it here by talking about our free throw shooting woes. Nope, I did not work.
We haven't made the last 3, I don't think. 3 attempts.
Richmond does a nice job to get on that, but it's tied up by the Bulldogs. Possession arrow now favors the Warriors. 14-point lead. That'll be a reach-in foul. Well, Chris, I could be wrong, but with 1:40 to go, I think it's safe to say the Warriors will be able to hold on to the 14-point lead. But this is one of those games, as a coach, I suspect you would agree, the losing coach can talk to his team about the value of what they've done, which is to keep fighting, keep working, even if you're behind. Oh, nice job.
That's a nice move.
The winning coach will be able to talk about how you got to stay focused and continue to do what got you a big lead.
Yes, I would agree. Oh, good save.
Nice save by Richmond.
Megan.
Warriors continue to be in attack mode here.
Kaylin will get a chance to take it to the hoop. And they're going to call a foul on her, I believe.
I think Kaylin got hit in the head again. Looking to make sure she's not bleeding. That's the second time she's got hit in the face area. With a minute to go in the game.
She's going to make hers, Mike. So I'm not going to jinx.
Okay.
This time.
No doubt about it.
There we go. Oh, well. Missed the first one. She'll get the second one.
Coach has Erica Hess, Marcel Murmas getting ready to come in. No,
Elizabeth Meyer and Julia Hall getting ready to come in as well.
They wanted that shot to be made so the clock could stop. Here we go. This will get them in the ball game.
Now these girls are going to have to play varsity next year.
They are.
Along with Bailey and Kirsten.
Yeah, I'm looking for the 6'4" girl that we need, but I haven't seen one coming along here in Marion. Oh, nice ball movement. Oh, Meyer got knocked to the floor. I don't think she's going to be the shooter, but she took the brunt of the blow there.
You know, Mike, even though we kind of lost focus a little bit and let Bennington back into the ball game, this is it's a good win for our seniors.
Is. Oh, absolutely.
For the team, but for the seniors' last home ball game.
I realize it's not their last game of the season, but it's probably the last home game, and you always remember that last game in the home stadium or the home gym, and great to go out on a win. Erica Hess makes the second of the two. 42-25 score.
Now, I believe, though, we are having a sub-state basketball here, right? So if we get past our first round, we'll get a play at home.
I do not know. I do not know. That's the kind of stuff that Jerry Smith always knows everything about.
Yes, we do. We are hosting sub-state this year, but the first round to play will be.
Yeah, we'd have to still be in it.
Right, we'll be away because they go by the better record. So we'll have to win that first game to get to play at home again.
And it's always I don't know if it's sad, but it's just a shame if you're hosting the thing and you don't have a team in it. Warriors now under 10 seconds, probably just going to hold the ball. If it were me, Chris, I'd fire up a shot.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I would. Why not?
Good win for the Lady Warriors, 42-25. Chris Burkholder, we all appreciate your helping us out this year. We'll put you on the spot here on the air. Any chance you'll help us out next year if we need you?
I will do that. I've enjoyed it. Thanks for asking me.
Excellent. Well, Mike Powers for Chris Burkholder, for Jay Smith, for Gene Winkler, and Jay Smith, who has crawled out of the sick bed to be here many times this year, and Gene Winkler, who is always just happy to be anywhere, but still he's chosen to be here. I want to thank them for their efforts as well. Stay tuned right after this for the old coach Jerry Smith, Kevin Frosty Freesting for the the men's game. With that, good night.
And Marion Kiwanis Club, dedicated to providing service to children and local communities. Since 1923, Marion Kiwanis have worked for our community. Come join us. You can help. MCTV reminds you to support our sponsors. They make these broadcasts possible. Marion Pharmacy became a franchised Health Mart pharmacy in 1984. As a full-line pharmacy, we accept most all major insurance plans, including Medicare D plans for seniors. We have been offering flu shots for the past couple of years and will continue to do so in the future. They offer a full line of durable medical equipment for both rental and purchase. They also have a Kodak picture printing machine, a full line of Hallmark cards, giftware, and toys for tots. And Marion High School boosters. Financially, emotionally, and in all ways possible, the MHS boosters support the students of Marion High in all of their activities. Contact the high school to join them and boost the Warriors. MCTV reminds you to support our sponsors. They make these broadcasts possible. Carlson's is a full-service grocery store, proudly serving the community for more than 20 years. They feature fresh meat and produce, an outstanding deli featuring daily specials and freshly smoked meats, and a bakery. They also offer propane exchange, DVD rental, and utility payments through Western Union. They can even take care of your catering needs. They have recently remodeled their interior, including new frozen section and bakery managers during the past year.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the beautiful Marion Sports and Aquatic Center, affectionately known as the SAC. Tonight is special senior night, parents' night for the Marion High School Warriors. We'd like to recognize the senior boys as we play this game against the Bennington Bulldogs. This is Kevin Priesting, along with Jerry Smith, Mike Powers, Jay Smith, and Gene Winkler to bring you tonight's action. Jerry, good evening. Sounds like the Warriors are in for a real scrap with a good bunch of players from Bennington tonight.
Yeah, good evening back. As near as I could tell, they're missing one of their better players tonight. That's what little birdie come by and says the guy that hurt him the worst down at Bennington, which we beat him down there, so is not playing tonight. 6'5" kid, so that could help us a little bit. But we always seem to play this team very, very tough. They have a pretty good record. Looking at the paper this Tuesday, and I think I took care of the games that were played Tuesday. Bennington enters tonight in second place in the Heart of American League at a 5-2 record and 11-5 overall. And the Warriors come in at 4-3 and 10-8. So I don't know who they play, but their record is a lot better than ours. But we've beat them once down there, and although I think it'll be a real fight, they still have the Glanton kid. He's very good, and he's going to be hard to take care of inside. He's a big kid, pushes his weight around pretty good, so we're going to have to work hard on the boards and block him off the boards. But if we can control the boards, I think we can control this basketball game.
They have tonight's game and then one more game Tuesday night. And do I hear correctly, if they win tonight and Tuesday, there is a chance that they could host the first-round sub-state game? Or
I think there's a very good chance if they win the next two games. I really don't know how close it is.
Good job, Wyatt.
But if they would win the next two games, they'd be 12-8. I would think.
Give you a good chance
I
at
can't
it
remember
anyway.
who all, but Hutch, Trinity, and Sedgwick are in our districts, and I see Sedgwick's like 500. Hutch Trinity's about 500. So yeah, I would think it would help us out tremendously. I can't think of who else is in there other than Heston and Halstead. So, and Sacred Heart. But anyway, we got our usual. No, we don't. No, we've got all seniors out there starting tonight. We've got James Jones and Jared Haig and Tyler Heidelberg. Get in there. Zach Robinson and Tim Nola. So our five seniors are all starting tonight, which that's great for senior night. I guess I take that back. There is one senior that isn't out there. I think maybe he gave it up so that Jared could start.
That's my guess.
That's Griff Case.
Griff Case, yep.
I'm assuming one of them had to. Either they drew straws, or I'm going to say he offered just to make him. Everybody think he's get in there. But we could have done like Roy Williams did one year, put all six seniors out there and start the game with six seniors.
Get a technical foul.
Get a technical foul, and then pulled one of them off. I always thought that'd be neat to do. Okay.
Oh. Ball tipped out of bounds. I thought off of Bennington, but they're saying off the Warriors. And here comes Griff Case in the game.
Nice job, Jared Hake. He's one of our seniors we'll be talking about.
They had an easy inbound play under the basket and cashed in on it. Bennington off to an early lead at 5-2.
Looks like they're going to run a little 1-3-1 3/4 court or half court trap, which will open up the baseline. They move the ball fast enough. That opposite corner will be wide open right there if he's cutting to the basket.
Nice saving there by Jones.
He took a little too much time to cut to the basket. It's wide open.
Nala lines up for a three. He's way short, but it was a nice assist to Griff Case. How about we call it that?
Yep, mark that down. That's an assist.
Griff with perfect positioning for the rebound there.
Yep.
And put it back up and in.
Looks like we're pressing a little bit, dropping back into a little 2-3 zone.
Yeah, normally we start out man-to-man, but tough defense there by Jones. Nice battling in there by the Bennington player, but he better get the pass off. Oh, they're going to call it travel, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Come on, Butch.
He called that from clear down at the other end of the court. It looked like it could have been called, but it wasn't called underneath there.
But you know what? Until his butt hits the ground, I mean, he gets rid of it before his butt hits the ground.
Yep.
But he probably had a better angle than we did.
We'll say that.
I don't know. I got off a good angle up here.
All right, Bennington.
Hey, at least this is about as vocal as I've heard our pep club since probably during the tournament.
Yeah, I think so.
Preseason tournament.
I think so.
Usually they've been pretty quiet. That's good to hear them back in voice again.
Bennington running a lot of time off the clock, waiting for apparently something to develop. Long three-point shot taken, and it's in there from the top of the key.
I guess they waited for the right guy to get open.
8-4. Down to 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah, backside rebounder ought to have a lot of rebounds tonight because it's just.
Heidelberg drives in, back out.
There we
go.
go.
Case said it's in there.
That's a Case and Son three-pointer.
Griff with a quick 5 points on the night, Jerry. Brings the
go.
Warriors within 1, 7-8.
Griff's been playing better and better as the years gone along. He's grown accustomed to his role, which is usually rebounding and in close baskets and knocking people over.
Playing with a lot more confidence, I think.
He is. Yep.
First free throw off the back of the iron, comes back out. Looks like Baldwin coming in, giving Jones a break.
Jones is still trying to recoup from his ankle sprain. I guess it was a high ankle sprain, which takes a little longer for them to heal. I figured it must be as long as it's taken him to get back, and they say he's not quite 100% yet. So
I never realized we had two ankles myself.
Yeah.
And I never have figured out that high ankle, low ankle stuff.
It's
but apparently it's a worse type of an injury.
It's a little higher than right on the bones down there, I guess.
Right.
I've never had one, but most kids that have it seems to take a little longer for them to recover.
Brett both into the ball game for the Warriors also.
And so is Baldwin, Jacob Baldwin.
Right.
And I tell you what, Jacob has been playing really good basketball the last couple of ball games.
Bennington presses the ball down. Nice defense by the Warriors.
They're getting it down there in a hurry and getting it inside. That away, Brett.
Yeah, nice rebound by Brett Bowe.
I
think the ball was like, whoa, here it is.
Thought he was going to miss it there for a second. He jumped a little too soon.
Came off pretty hot. Anyway, nice rebound. Warriors with the ball down 7-9. We're under 4 minutes already in this first quarter.
Yeah, right now they're just kind of beating us down the floor on a lot of that stuff. Number 21 picks up his first foul. That's too bad he did that because he had Zach in a bad spot. He kind of bailed him out there. They had him trapped along the baseline. He couldn't do much of anything.
Bennington coach still begging for a jump ball call there, but isn't going to get it now.
Well, you know, of course, these kids, most of them are younger than 18 years of age. They don't realize when you got somebody in a bad spot, keep your hands out of the cookie jar and be better off. Even see on the college level, kids are out of control, and boy, he wasn't even set.
Shot there by Heidebrecht, a little short.
Didn't have his feet set. He wasn't ready to shoot the ball, and as consequently, he didn't even draw iron. So he usually has his feet set pretty good. But it was a good pass and everything.
Again, Warriors down 7-9. We're down to 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Again, this is senior night. We will be talking about the 6 seniors of the Warriors during timeouts, maybe a little at the halftime break. Make sure we give some kudos where they are due.
A lot of kudos tonight.
A lot of kudos.
I got some. Okay.
We have been told, oh, that shot is short, but there's a rebound right back to a Bennington player, and they cash it in. Currently at halftime, there's going to be some other special type of performance going on, and so we have to get off the air, I guess.
I think we're going to have little kids cheering out there.
Okay. 7-11, 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Interesting first quarter, Jerry. Lots of ball movement.
We're very patient.
Yep.
There we go. That's a Casey son three-pointer.
Timothy Nola.
Tim Nola with the 3.
Both teams are really passing it around until they get that zone flattened out. You swing it from side to side, it flattens out pretty good, and then you got a nice easy shot from the wing or a little bit higher. And we're not missing it, but we're getting out rebounded.
Oh, nice hustle there by the Warriors. I think that's Nola kept the ball alive. Heidebrecht comes away with it. I think, I don't even call it travel.
Yeah.
I think there were at least 9 players battling for the rebound there, and the ball ended up on the floor.
Okay, we've got Heidebrecht going to the bench. I'm
not sure who came
in.
I'm not sure. We have 5 Warriors, so somebody had to.
Yeah. Might have been Brett. Did Brett go out for a little bit?
I think he did for a short time.
Because I know Nola was in there. Maybe it was Robson came back in. Doesn't make any difference. We got 5 out there.
Down to just about 1 minute left in this fast-moving first quarter.
Yep. 2 fouls called.
Yep.
1 on each team.
Shot's no good. Ball is tipped out, but Case gathers the rebound.
Well, the Glanton kid can get up in the air, can't he?
Well, he can.
He's a quick jumper, too.
Case wide open.
There's
for
another
3.
Case and son three-pointer. I started saying that before it went in, didn't it?
Yeah, of course, we got the angle. It's a great-looking shot, great-looking release, and it found the bottom of the net. 2 threes on the night for Griff, along with the traditional 2. So math tells me that's 8 points already in this first quarter. Wow, tough turnaround shot there by number 21. Gets it to fall.
Got to get him off of that spot. When he gets on that spot, he's pretty tough.
Yeah, he's pretty strong, it looks like.
Push him off of that spot a little bit.
Down to about 10 seconds to go in this first quarter. Tied up 13-13. Let's see if the Warriors can get a good final shot before the buzzer goes off. Nola drives in, kicks it out. Robson puts it up. Oh, and he gets fouled too. Wow.
On the shot. We'll take that. We'll take that.
At 0.2 seconds left in the first quarter.
Okay, I think at halftime we're gonna talk about some of our senior basketball players. They've given us a lot of thrills and spills and whatever.
First free throw is good by Robson. Bennington substitutes with 0.2 of a second left.
Yeah, they're going to pull everybody off the free throw line so we don't foul going for a rebound, but we're not going to – I'm going to say we're not going to need a rebound.
All right, into the first
Okay.
quarter, Marion 14, Bennington 13. Jerry, let's talk about a few
Okay,
seniors.
we're gonna spend some time talking about some seniors and we'll start out with Zach Robinson. He's a 6'3" senior. You can say a lot about him. I think the best thing to describe Zach is maybe the little energy bunny. He's always out there going and going and going and going, and he's got very deceiving jumping skills and arm spread, and he's good at the three-point shot. I just remember a couple games where we pressed. They'd try to throw over the top of it and be up there real quick and knock it down. But, I think he brings a lot of energy to the basketball team when he's out there.
He's got to be one of the leaders on the team in steals. You always see him out there with that long wingspan, and he has good ball anticipation on defense. Seems to know or be able to read the other player's eyes as to where the ball is going to get passed to. And he's a strong driver and inside player, but he also likes to shoot the three whenever he gets a chance to.
He shoots it very well.
Shoots it very well.
All right. That's Zach Robinson. Thank you, Zach, for all the thrills and spills of this year.
Thrills and spills. That's a good way to put it. All right. The Bennington bench took a little long to get their players back out, and the ref actually
set the
ball down, blew the whistle, and started counting off as 5.
Well, they were waiting until we got done talking about Zach.
Maybe it was us, yeah. Ball's into the low post.
Well, I'm telling you.
Tough shot. Nice defense. I mean, Jones did what he could.
But he needs to do it earlier and get him off the spot. Don't let him have his spot.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about all that.
Closely guarded him, made him throw off his shot just enough. Anyway, Warriors got the ball. 1 point lead. Nice pass into Jones. Oh, and they're going to get tied up. Yeah, Zach Robinson is saying, just take it up.
Yeah, don't
go the other way, guys. We got the ball.
Bend down.
We got the ball. A couple of Warriors thought that the ball was going to go back to Bennington. Case got partially blocked that time. Yep.
One thing I've heard about the Bennington team is they're tough. I mean, they don't give up. They played Moundridge to overtime last Tuesday night, and Moundridge come in here and I don't know, didn't really beat us real bad, but we were never really in the ball game, I didn't think. Oh,
Zach Robinson with the drive. They didn't give us a continuation play. They're called the foul on the floor. Just the third team foul on Bennington. First foul on number 12.
Something else about Robbie, I was just thinking, having him in football and everything. He's like having another coach on the court. He really is.
Yeah.
In football, he was that way. He knew what we were going to do or what we wanted to do, and he could probably call the defense. As a matter of fact, he called them as easy as I did. So he's a very, very smart kid, too.
He could probably be on the All-Academia team.
Oh, yeah.
Case with the turnaround jumper. Oh, just short. Nice move in there by Griff.
Just kind of short-armed out a little bit.
A little short arm. Bennington drives the ball down. Jones fouls number 10 on the drive. That'll be Jones' second foul.
Second foul. And the team's second 2 fouls. He's got both of them.
Oh, that's right. Yep, 2 team fouls.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they brought it back and said it's just his first foul. Okay.
Oh, okay. Number 12 has a foul.
First free throw is off the back of the iron.
That was Robbie. That's right.
Second free throw is in there. So we've got it tied up at 14-14, 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go before half. Well, they're packing the inside with that zone, aren't they?
Yeah, they're, it's kind of funny because we're really not an inside team. My God.
Whoa! College level three-pointer there by Noah.
That's an NBA three-pointer, I'm telling you.
That'll loosen his zone. Oh, yeah. Nice defense there by Jones. He stood his ground, did everything you needed to do, and blocked that shot.
You got to have dual control for a jump ball, don't you?
I thought so. That's right. Instead of just a
he just
flat
blocked
block,
it.
yeah, they called it a jump ball. dual possession, I guess.
Right.
But
that's all right. We'll take it.
take it. It
Don't make a difference.
gets the arrow back to us,
Yep.
I guess.
At least it wasn't a foul.
Warriors up 17-14. Jumper taken and good.
They are some hustlers, I'm telling you.
They are. They really move. Just watch them as a whole group with that zone. They're all moving, and you got to look for those little opportunities. Robson on a drive, kicks it back. Yeah,
that's
they got
out of bounds.
That'll be Marion's ball. Yeah, nice defense in there, but
Yeah, it was.
ball bounced off the bottom of the
Kid
backboard.
realized Zach's behind the backboard. He can't. No sense of going to him because he can't do anything back there.
Yep.
Got to find somewhere to throw it. I'd like to see James slip right in front of the basket. We could have. Oh, okay.
Hey, it worked, Terry. It worked.
We run that.
I don't know how many times.
Unfortunately, it just seems like we don't. We miss it.
Oh, and there's
more
Robson
than we
with the steal.
make it.
Yeah.
That's probably.
I don't know how he gets so open on those, but a nice little floater in there by Nala.
And that's probably not true, but it just seems like we miss more than we make.
A little flurry by the Warriors.
All right, good trap
Gives
right
them a
there.
lead.
Oh,
Yep,
man.
just about had it.
Yeah, that kid tried to throw over Zach.
Oh. Blocking foul, I believe
Yeah.
we called on Jones.
Yeah, it's because he gave ground. If he stands there, I think they call it a
Could be.
Marion.
Yep. Yeah, I heard that little pop in too, but I think
Okay.
you're still
All
good.
right.
Yep.
I thought maybe one of us lost our batteries.
One of us snapped.
One of us lost our power. Yeah, I think if he'd have just stayed there and taken that, I think he would have been fine. Problem is, he kind of backed up and gave way a little bit.
2 free throws are good. Let's see. Jacob Baldwin has come into the game as Griff Case back into the game with 2 fouls. I'm sure Coach McMillan's going to be sitting Jones for a while to not pick up 3 before halftime. Nice crisp passing. Thought we'd take an inside shot. Case lines up a 3. Just short. I thought he was going to get a good bounce there. I'd like to see us still.
A little
once we get
more
the
lag, a
ball
little
in,
more arch.
once we get that ball inside, I'd like to see him go ahead and try and power up and try and make them think that we can at least do something from inside. I don't know if I've ever seen a ball bounce around that much before. And Bennington comes down with a rebound, and Coach McMillan is not happy with his big guys.
He's not happy.
there.
We didn't stay on that.
Wow, that thing was bouncing all over the place up there. Robson going to shoot a 3. Gets fouled shooting the 3.
All right, we'll take 3.
Wow.
Their coach, you're kind of looking. Is that really a 3?
he's thinking, or he's calling for a flop there. I have to admit I wasn't watching. I just looked over and saw him on the floor. But first free throw is good by Zach.
Well, Zach's pretty smart.
He's a smart guy. Second free throw is good.
And Butch over there, he's a very experienced official.
Yeah, you can't get a whole lot past him.
No, he's seen it all. He's been around a long time.
Yeah, and he's heard it all from the coaches, I'm sure, too. Third free throw coming up. Oh, wow, look, great free throw shooting.
That good-natured for Butch. Butch and I are old adversaries. Him refereeing and me coaching.
Marion's leading in the ball game, 24-20 on those 3 free throws. We're down to 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half.
Looks to me like this is going to be probably a close ball game all the way.
So far, it's certainly starting out.
Yeah, nobody seems to really have an edge. Oh. Faked out his own player.
I think they're going to reverse the call there.
Okay, that's good officiating.
Yep.
That's good officiating. Get it right.
So Bennington does retain the possession of the ball. 3-point shot taken. It's going to be short. Ball's on the floor. Taken away by Nala.
Good job by Baldwin to battle in there.
3 shot taken. Just off. Oh, they're going to call. Oh, they're going to call white.
Yep.
Oh, I thought they said white ball. Oh, no, I guess not.
Jacob balled it over the back.
All right. Fourth team foul on the Warriors with about 3:10 left in the half. Oh, nice little double team there.
Well, we're man-to-man now.
Yep. 3-point shot taken. That's no good. Ball's going to be called held ball. Warriors get the ball.
2:41 left.
That's Robson getting ready to come back into the game.
For Marion, number 12, Zach Robinson.
Nala getting a break. I'd like to give a shout out to Jeremiah Lang, our public address announcer all season long.
Yeah, I think he'll probably give us some results of the sub-state, regional, whatever you call wrestling.
Yep.
Here we go, Brett.
It's a little strong. Look at Robson go up. Turn around in there. Nice job by Zach Robson to corral that offensive rebound. 10 points in this half for Zach. 3-point shot taken, no good. Oh, Vogt with a great rebound.
Floor.
Oh, that was a nice defensive play. I'm not sure which Warrior was going to get that pass. We had two guys on the wing open there.
Zach saw him open, then when he went to throw it, there was a guy right there. We got a timeout here. Okay, we're going to talk about another senior. Let's talk about Griff Case. He's a 6'2" senior. He has really come along as the year has gone on. He's like I said earlier, I think he's really got a feel for his position down there. I noticed the game against Hillsboro, where he really posted up strong inside, had a really good game inside, and since then he's been really good inside, getting some post-up moves, kind of becoming the enforcer in there. I think he's played very physical inside when he's had to. He's getting better at that, and he's getting more rebounds. And all these seniors, as far as I know, has had a big game at one time or another. But he's somebody that I think just kind of is sitting in the background, kind of does all the dirty work, and doesn't get a lot of credit for what he does inside, both guarding people and rebounding. So thanks, Griff. Good job this year. It's a way to become a team player and way to become somebody that can really benefit the team.
Warriors up 26-20. We're down to 1:35 before half. Offensive rebound. Oh, no good on the follow through. Well, we were fortunate there, Jerry.
They're very fortunate on the first shot and on the second shot.
Case puts up a shot. Nice little. That shot there is one of the toughest shots in basketball.
He is shooting with so much confidence right now. He's doing a great job.
28-20, largest lead of the night for either team. Nice defense in there by Nala. Pass goes ahead, just goes out of bounds. Nice hustle by Bennington to try and save it, but good defense to get the Warriors the ball.
There's something about all these seniors. They all handle the ball.
Yeah, they do.
They could, well, except maybe for James, but they could all be a point guard or point forward or point post or whatever you want to call it. Some of them do that some now, but yeah. See, the difference in that and one on James's call down there, that guy stood his ground. James kind of backed up a little bit as the guy came into him. So
good officiating.
Yep.
Again, Warriors with an 8-point lead as we're down to about 35 seconds left in the half. Wow, a strong move in there by Bennington, but did not get the ball foul. And look at Nala in there. Wow.
He just took the ball away.
Ripped that ball out of there. Robson all the way in, and they're going to call it, on the floor.
On the floor. On the floor? Really?
That's a surprise, too. That's only the 5th team foul on Bennington, 5 team fouls on Marion. So
only 10 total fouls.
He doesn't get rewarded at all for that drive. The coach for Bennington is upset again, but my goodness, Jerry, how would you not call that on the defense? Case with a 3-pointer. Just
I don't know how they didn't call it on a shot. All right. Got 17 seconds. They're going to play for one? Yep. That little screen out front, we haven't handled very well, so.
Down to 3 seconds. Shots taken. Oh, and it's good right before halftime.
Okay, well.
Halftime, Marion 28, Bennington 23. So I got to look over to our producer. Are we going to just keep on the air?
Nope.
No, we are going off the air. So,
We're
folks,
off.
we'll be right back.
Hannaford Abstract and Title Company provides abstracts of title and title insurance for homeowners and mortgage lenders. They also provide real estate closings for your transactions. Why do you need title insurance? For most Americans, our home is the single largest financial investment we will ever make. Having a clear title is important to the sale and purchase of your home. Your title insurance policy is your assurance that the home you are buying is protected from any title problems now and down the road. The Free Press is Marion County's only full-saturation community newspaper read by nearly 9 in 10 households every week. No other media outlet even comes close. Our digital media services include the creation of websites, mobile apps, and texting programs for local businesses. And our print brokerage department specializes in books, yearbooks, catalogs, and magazines for clients across the United States and Canada. How may we help you today? Tampa State Bank is one of the few banks in Marion County still locally owned. We offer the full range of banking services, checking, savings, time deposits, consumer, commercial, and real estate loans, escrow services, credit and debit cards, internet banking, new touchscreen drive-up ATM, night depository, and safe deposit boxes. Our friendly, courteous officers and staff will continue to provide the excellent service to our customers in 2012 that they have been used to since 1901. Jerry Cady Agency is a full-line insurance agency specializing in crop and hail insurance. They also carry farm, home, auto, life, and annuities. Their goal is to continue to offer quality insurance products while maintaining our commitment to always providing the best service possible to each and every customer.
I was on 10 minutes ago, so I'm sorry. Welcome back. My partner has lost his power for the time being, so I'm it. And as the announcer says, we are starting the same lineup for Bennington. However, the Warriors will have Tim Nola and Taylor Heidebrecht, Griff Case, James Jones, and Zach Robinson. Start the game. We'll start it off in a zone, and Bennington promptly hits a three-pointer, and we've got a 28-26 ball game. So it's going to be close. Right now, we just need to continue to play the defense we've been playing and shooting the way we need to be shooting. Are you? We thought he was back, but he's still. There's Griff for another. Oh, almost. Almost.
Am I there? Oh,
yep,
I'm back.
you're there. You're back. Welcome back.
Well, thanks. I seem to run out of power a lot. I'm not sure if. Oh, what happened?
Oh, well, James kind of came down with the rebound, but lost his balance
I
and
think I called for travel.
put his hand down. I thought hand was okay, but he never got to his butt, but never moved his feet. Well, I don't know if he didn't move his feet or not, but he was falling down, so he very well could have. But Bennington came out and shot a three right off the bat and made it, so they're working real hard for three-pointers. We seem to be really watching the inside.
I think they'd only made one, maybe two at the most in the first half, and they finished off the first half with one and then made one here to start second half, so they're 2 for 2 at the moment. Nice defense inside there by the Warriors.
Yep, it was good defense, but we still let him get awful deep on us.
Nala with a three.
That's a Case and Son three-pointer, and that's good.
13 points on the night for Tim. Oh.
Zach got him on the arm. He did. He got a lot of ball, but he also got a lot of wrist, didn't he?
Interesting.
We had a good angle on that.
He's still claiming that I got all ball.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man,
is that three? No.
They got it on. They have it on Jones. Huh.
Oh, they called that on Jones.
Man.
Must have had him down.
So Robson probably did get all ball, but the foul was actually committed by somebody else. But
might have had his hand on down below. They don't allow that anymore.
Might have been. Huh. Okay.
Well, that's too bad for James. That's three on him. He had to go take a seat.
And 2 free throws, 31-27. Warriors up by 4. Look at Heidebrecht go down the court. Errant pass. Turnover on the Warriors.
I haven't seen him do that.
That was just one of those where whatever he saw was not there, or right as he was getting ready to throw, Robson must have cut a different direction while he was anticipating.
Kind of like having a brain freeze or something. It's just an anomaly. All right, we're back to man now.
They're going to try another three. This one's short, but a long rebound comes out of Sky. Have a follow. Wow. Shot was good, 31-29, 5:40 to go in the third quarter.
I really think these offensive rebounds have kept them in the ball game. Other than that, I don't know whether it'd be that close. We're going to call that as a block.
Yep.
Okay. From my angle, that's exactly what I saw. But
Robson driving in there and I'm not sure how they decided who to call the foul on, but there are like 3 guys there trying to converge on him. 21 got called for the foul, second foul on him.
While we're mopping up some water down there, we didn't give our sponsors for the first half, so we need to get them in. That's the Marion Kiwanis was first half, Marion Pharmacy first half, Marion Boosters and Carlson's Grocery were our first half sponsors. We apologize for not getting them in. We'll give you the second half sponsors when we get a chance in the second half.
Wow, that free throw is in and back out. Jerry, I think I inherited the seat tonight that just kind of arbitrarily just loses its pneumatic function.
Yep.
Oh, man, 0 for 2.
You can have this one, actually.
No, I'm going to stand the rest of the
I
time.
usually stand up most of the time, but during halftime I sat down. I got so comfortable I forgot.
They are comfortable chairs.
They are. Man, we're getting – tell you what, they're getting open threes if they ever start making them. They're getting them open. They're screening that. They're screening, and we're kind of like Velcro tonight on those screens. We just get stuck on them.
Three-point shot was no good, though. Warriors with the ball in that 4-point lead. Robson driving in. Oh, nice strong move in there by Zach.
He gets in that close. That's money. Wow. There we go. There we go.
Defense.
That was great work by both Tim Nola and Tyler Heidebrecht.
Kicks out to Case. Pulls up. Just a little short.
Oh, he was up quick. He was up early.
Wow. Quick whistle there on Heidebrecht, I believe. Yep. First foul on Taylor.
Yeah, we can be a little more aggressive second half. We really don't have anybody in foul trouble except James, so nobody up on the board has more than one. So there's nothing to say we can't. Well, they did the same thing we just did over here. He just threw the ball and the guy wasn't even looking.
We'll take it.
Went right out of bounds.
We'll take it.
I guess that evens them up, doesn't it?
In a close game, Jerry, all these little things, you never know
right.
which one you can pinpoint to say was the game changer, but every one of those little mistakes is important. Heidebrecht with a 3. Oh, rimmed in and out. He was dejected on that one.
Down.
Nice defense there by Warriors.
Nice job by Baldwin.
Ball's on the floor.
Yeah. They're going to get him down there. That's all right. That's getting after the ball.
Tell you what, again, number 21 for Bennington is a strong kid. He on the post move, he just backed his way underneath the basket, didn't get the fall, but then scrapped around for the rebound. Eventually got his hands on it, got fouled.
He just kind of sets out there, boom, all of a sudden he's got you posted up and you're in the lane. Right there.
Nice turnaround, no good, but there's another. I'm going to call it on the floor.
Are they complaining?
Well, the complaint is on the floor and not on the shot. Yeah, the Bennington players.
Oh, they called it on the floor. Okay.
Yeah, called it on the floor, and they weren't very happy with that.
I thought they counted the basket.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's good. Good eyes.
4 fouls on Marion, 1 foul on Bennington as we're down to about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third. Marion clinging to a 33-29 lead.
Need to look over there more often. I thought it was 33-24.
Yeah, if you get the wrong part of those baskets.
Can't see the top of the 9 down here. God. Yeah, that's going to be on the shot.
Tony won. He was working hard over there.
They've had 3 shots down here before we got we haven't had taken the ball the other way. That's just they're letting the ball get in really deep, and then not getting good offensive rebounds.
Free throw is good. Jones back in the
coming
game.
back in. Oh, that's he's got 3 fouls too. Picked up 2 real quick there, did he?
Guess so.
Wow.
Second free throw is good. 33-31.
It's all right. Zach can play inside just as well as the other guys if he has to, which makes us pretty flexible with driving the ball.
Volley in, then back out. Bumped down in there by number 10. Just second team foul on Bennington.
Took it out of bounds.
2 minutes, 56 seconds to go in the third. Couple of Bennington substitutions. Robson drives in, gets cut off. Nala will unload a three, just off. Wow, they've had several just come in and out.
They're just right on the rim.
Somebody come up and get him. Just off. Case with the
Nice
rebound.
job on Griff. Really did a good job of pinning that guy underneath the basket. Okay, we got a timeout. We need to talk a little more about some of these seniors. And next one we're going to talk about is Tyler Heidebrecht. He is the engineer out there, isn't he?
He is the engineer that makes it go.
He's the one that pulls the train and has done a great job this year of getting people in the spots they needed to get to. And when we need some points, he's been a real good job of getting some points. So I just, he has a lot of turnovers, but he's always handling the ball and he's always on the press. So
what amazes me about him is his speed out there, Jerry, is he can accelerate about as quickly as anybody I've seen this season so far.
And I'll never forget the collision he had down there with the kid from Marion, and he came up with a broken nose and 2 black eyes. And
wanted to play some more.
Yep. And thank you, Taylor Heidebrecht, for all the memories. I won't say crash and burn. But he's done a great job and really going to be missed next year as far as he's been handling the ball for, 2 or 3 years now?
Several years now, yeah, you're right. You're right. Case was open there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Of course, that's a long pass. But right there.
Whoa, that would have been a long one.
That's a long one. Step in a little, get a little closer. When they all run away from him, he needs to get close to the line. He's wide open.
Robson's going to try. No good.
All right. Got a good open shot there. Good look. Man.
What are they going to call there? Yep, going to
Good.
call Marion ball.
You
Tell
know
you what,
something about him is he doesn't always make his first shot, but he seems to always get the rebound and goes right back up again. So that's something we've got to look out for late in the ball game because
I think he's missed his last 4 initial shots, and I think he's gotten his offensive rebound every time.
Yeah. We're doing a good job of not letting him make that initial shot, but then we're not letting him we're not getting the offensive rebound.
He backs Jones down so far under the basket, he really can't get the rebound because he's in no position to. But nobody else is there either. But anyway, Marion's got the ball 33-31, down to 1:20 left in the third. The games the Warriors have really done well is the games where they've been able to make drives into the lane and finish with some kind of a shot in there, but they just have not been able to do anything inside that paint.
We have not been able to get inside at all. That guy had a hand on his back. That should have been a foul.
Pass stolen. Converted by Bennington.
Yeah, Taylor had that drive in there, and that guy had the hand on his back.
Yep.
They're supposed to call that this year.
Ball got stripped out by Heidebrecht.
A little out of control there.
And Coach McMillan wanting a foul called. None was. Down to 35 seconds, and all of a sudden we're tied up at 33 all. Bennington scored the last 4 points.
They are tough inside, I'm telling you.
And might be working for the last shot now.
Yeah,
you
looks
predicted
like
it earlier in the game, Jerry, that this is going to be a tight one down to the end, and I believe your prediction is going to come true. Shot was short.
That was a planned play.
You think?
Yep. That guy, they screened up here. That guy rubbed off the back there, and the guy just shot it off to the side of the basket. 1.3 seconds. We'll have a
Get in there.
Oh, man, that would have been good.
Nice defense.
All right,
by
it's
Robson.
third quarter, and we're behind by 2. We're going to talk about James Jones here. He has been, I would say, he's probably our jumping jack.
Yeah.
He's been a guy, although he has been injured the last 4 weeks or so.
Yeah.
He's been out with an ankle sprain, but when he gets in there, when he's guarding people inside, he can get up in the air and block shots and get rebounds. And early in the year, he had 2 or 3 really good games as far as making baskets. He slacked off a little bit as people started sucking back inside on him, but he's been our probably our most steady rebounder of the year and top on those things. And then we come to Timothy Nola. He
All right, no, we got, looks like Jared.
Oh, Jared Haig.
No, go ahead.
Okay, Tim Nola.
Sorry. Yep, go ahead.
Tim Nola is a guy that has seen a lot of action in the last 2 years. I would say he's probably our designated three-point shooter.
Yep.
And I think he's very good getting in the lane. I think he's a very good offensive rebounder when he wants to go to the boards. He has long arms, and he's at 6'1". He can play inside a little bit too if he was just a little bit stronger. But he's been very good for the team, and he sets out there as we saw earlier, likes to take those long three-pointers, but he's not bad at it. So again, he'll another one that can handle the ball and play the point if he has to. So we got people that can pass the ball. There we go.
Good play in there.
So good job, Tim Nolan. Thanks a lot for all your hard work and all your Case and Son three-pointers.
There you go. That shot tied it up at 35 apiece, Jerry.
I see they number 21 has taken a seat.
Warriors in a 2-3 zone, aren't they, Jerry?
Yep. They seem to be able to work that ball inside pretty well, so I guess that's why we're kind of sagging inside and leaving that those three-pointers open, and they seem to really work the ball until they can find one.
With 21 on the bench, they haven't really been able to do that, and there was a shot that wasn't very good taken, and Marion gets the rebound, so the zone defense worked very well shutting off the inside game.
Their transition defense, I think, is very good. They get back, and we haven't had any breakaways since probably the middle of the second quarter.
Yeah.
But I think some of those were on steals. So now they have done a pretty good job getting the ball down and then right inside real quick. So something we're going to have to really watch. Get some arch on the ball. That's about 3 in a row we've missed now. We've got to make our free throws.
They are going to be very important.
Close ball game. That's what wins them. Obviously. Usually the team that makes the most free throws in a close game are the ones that win the game. So.
All right, Case good on the second one.
The moment you've all been waiting for, pizza for $1 at the concession stand.
Marion up by 1, 36-35, 6:30 to go in the ball game. Jerry, the public address announcer just said pizza for $1, so my battery might just accidentally die and I might disappear here.
All right, okay.
I think a cheap lunch for tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, it would be.
Number 21 back in for Bennington. 3-point shot taken, and it's right in there.
Man, they get some open shots. We just can't get there and get a hand in their face.
It's Bennington up by 2, 38-36. Oh, man, we got bailed out there. Yeah, we said the same thing. Yeah, James got trapped in there. Yeah. Loose ball, luckily, was tipped off of a Bennington player, and Baldwin back into the game.
Bad pass. He did a good job of recovering that thing.
Warriors with a chance to tie or take the lead.
It's going to boil down to who plays the best defense here in the next 5 minutes. Defensive stops, just one at a time is all you got to try to do.
Our good friend Kevin Hofer, when we would be doing these games, would say, you know, From my experience, the team who scores the most points at the end of the game generally wins.
Generally wins.
Yep.
Well, Tim, I'd like to see Tim step in, put a little more pressure on them.
Case wide open
Get up
for
in there.
three, and he's in
Okay.
there.
You notice when he gets a little more arch, they go in. That's a Case and Son three-pointers.
14 points on the
All
night
right,
for Case.
now we need to stop.
So we answered a 3 with a 3. That's always a good response.
Yep.
Under 5 left in the ball game.
They need to spot their shooters and make sure we get a hand in their shooters. I don't really know who they are. I'm trying to think.
There's a catch and shoot by number 10. Whoa, that's a tough shot, Jerry. Wow.
Man, he's only had 1 point, so that's his first three-pointer of the night.
That looked like almost a design play there. I mean, he just caught the ball and had no hesitation.
Yep.
Foul on the floor. Nalo's driving in. That's just the 4th team foul on Bennington, 5 team fouls on Marion. So we'll just get the ball back out on the sideline.
We've got a, man, defensive stops. Right now, I would say probably Bennington's playing the better defense. So we got to break down their defense somehow or another and get some shots. Oh, roll to the basket.
Baldwin working hard in there.
Yep. Well, they are not giving us anything.
Case drives in, kicks it back out. Robson going to try a 3 just off the front of the iron.
Boy, he's wide open. The difference right now is they're making their open threes. We're not.
Ooh. Foul call
Wow.
on Baldwin. He wasn't very happy about that one. 4th foul on Baldwin.
There was no reason for him to jump in the air, for one thing.
16 fouls on Marion. Next foul will, for sure, send Bennington to the line.
Number 10 run through there, ran into Baldwin. It was like running into a brick wall down there. Boom! I don't know if Baldwin gave him a little extra shot, thinking he got cheated on the last one or what.
Down to 3:15 to go in the ball game. Both teams very deliberate on offense. Lets the clock run down pretty quickly in this 4th quarter.
Yep, we may have. We're going to stay in this position. We may have to start doing something besides just. Yep, they're going to pull it out and make us go man to man, which I don't think is all that bad right now. Wow. Oh, Griff had his hand on him.
Yep. Foul on Case. This is his first foul, but that is a 7th team foul on Marion, so Bennington will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
Free throws now.
Marion down by 2, 39-41.
Pulled them out.
2:59 to go in the
Went
game.
one-on-one. Can't put your hands on them. Well, this is going to be disappointing. We got a Tampa State Bank timeout. I'm going to talk about the last senior we got, Jared Haig. Jared is somebody who has played basketball for 4 years and has seen very, 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 very little court time. You got to take your hats off to somebody that goes through the rigors of preseason training and doing all that stuff to have the joy of belonging to a team and being a teammate. And probably that describes Jared as best as anything, a teammate.
Yep.
He's
exactly
somebody that's probably practiced and done everything he could to make the rest of the team as good or better than what they really are. So hats off to somebody who really shows the team spirit and works hard. And like you said, you always want to try to make the rest of the team better, and he's always done that. And I think, Jared, you've done a great job. Hats off to you for staying out for 4 years and helping us out.
That takes a lot of determination.
And that, people, are 6 seniors. If I get a chance later on, I'm going to talk a little bit about the wrestling team, which is at Sub-State coming up. I've got some records here, and
I have
and our senior cheerleaders are Cheyenne Jeffrey and Alyssa Edwards and Caitlin Freeze. And how about I get the second half sponsors out of the way?
Yeah.
Hannaford Abstract, Hillsboro Free Press, Tampa State Bank, Jerry Cady Agency, and our Warrior sponsors are Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, and HRK, and Edward Jones. Thank you, people, for your support.
Second free throw, Jerry, rimmed out, so Warriors have the ball down by 3 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the ball game.
Yeah, they're going to have to put some pressure on them. We were pressing the first half. We haven't done much second half, so.
Oh, wow, how did he get that in there? How did they not call a foul? But
that's what I'm kind of thinking.
Wow.
How they not call a foul there.
Yeah, Coach McMillan is livid that there wasn't a foul called there. Nice, tough shot there by Nala. Brings the Warriors to within 1.
Okay, we're going to have to force the issue a little bit. They stand out there and hold the ball for the next 2 minutes. And if we get pulled out too far, 21 sure gets squatted in there. He does a good job. He squats down there low and gets position, and when he gets the ball, he's quick enough to get it up and over people.
Drive in there. Oh, and there's number 21 to collect another offensive rebound.
Boy, that was a dangerous pass there.
Case for the
Get up
3. Ah, just off. There's a rebound by Baldwin and puts it up and in. Nice job by Baldwin. That's just the first 2 points of the night I've got down for him. You can call it trap. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that was right. I saw it too. Good defense. Just
when people are leaning on you like that, I sometimes would think maybe tell the post guy just to jump back. He'll fall down. Or you feel all that pressure on you, quit putting when the ball comes in, or just back up real quick.
Warriors down by 1, 1:15 to go in the ball game. Oh, they're going to call.
That's that little shot he has so much trouble making, just right in front of the basket. What are they calling?
Calling foul on Marion. I think it might be on Baldwin. Nope. Nala was called for the foul. 8th team foul on Marion. 1-1 for Bennington with 1 minute and 1 second left in the ball game.
That was a great little shot in there, but that is such a tough shot. It's such a, it's too hard. It's off the back of the rim. It's too easy. It's not over the front of the rim.
It's a touch shot.
It's a touch shot.
Zach still down there just kind of clapping his hand together like dadgummit, I missed it. He knew it was a good one.
Always told my girls, if at all chance, get to the side.
Yeah.
Use the backboard. Don't go over the front of the rim unless you're dunking it.
First free throw was good, bringing the lead back out to 2 for Bennington. Second free throw is going to be short. Oh, blocked in there by Baldwin. And what are they going to call? Timeout. I hate that call, Jerry. I hate it.
You can't do that. Not falling out of bounds anymore.
Yeah.
You got to have control of the ball at inbounds, control inbounds. You can't be. You used to be able to jump out of bounds and be out of bounds, calling timeout.
Yeah, I hated that call. Nice job by the referees to know that. So down to 45 seconds. Warriors down by 2. Bennington crowd coming alive.
Yep. Tell you what, Griff get down there and post up. He sure would be good posting up in there.
Three-point shot taken, no good, and ball rebounded by Bennington. Foul called, or is there a timeout called?
We could not get any penetration inside. They've been doing that to us all night long, just allowing us not to get inside. Settle for a jump shot outside, and that's, with 19 seconds, we kind of had to do something, but they forced us into that, I'm sure. They really did.
Big free throw coming
Now we
up
can-
for Bennington.
One more makes it a 2-possession game. With 19.4 seconds left, going to make it kind of tough.
Stranger things have happened. See how this second free throw goes. Rims out. Warriors have a shot. I think McMillan's going to call timeout. Yeah, once the ball got over the half-court line.
timeout. I'm going to try to get something here on these seniors. I'm going to touch on some of the seniors, senior wrestlers. One of them is Luke Steele with a 29-win, 7-loss season. I think that's one they're going to plan on going to state. Zach Lumen is another one of the seniors. His record is 16-6. They're planning on him going to state. Nick Meyer wrestled part of the time first year, but he's got a knee injury now. He was 8-7 at the time.
Saw him with a heavy knee brace on earlier.
John Norquist has had a good season at 23-12. I think that's all the seniors. Kyle Palick is 28-3. Jarrett Johnson, a freshman, 26-9.
Wow.
Bryce Schultz, another freshman. They expect maybe those two can go to state, 25-10. Remington Putter is 22-12. Adam Jansen ranked, I think, 4th or 5th in the state at 22-3. Kyle Palick at 28-3 is ranked 6th in his category at state in his weight class. Zach Dvorak at 18-10. Ezra Darnell, another freshman, at 14-15. The rest of those are all, I think Ryan Cochran might be a senior. He has a 4-14 record. So congratulations to all those. Oh, they're gonna foul. Yeah.
Not a bad call, is it, Jerry?
No, it's not.
Only the 5th team foul.
Oh.
It disrupts our offense. They can do that a couple more
they
times.
can do that
yet.
one more time before we go to the fact.
And they're going to.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Why not?
And I've also seen people fouled.
I don't think they'll do it now. Okay, we got another timeout, so I can get some of these other ones in there. Noah Albin, he's a freshman, and he's won 6 matches this year. Ryan Cochran, a freshman, and he's won 4 matches. Cade Harm, he's a freshman. He's out there, has had some trouble with his breathing a little bit. He's got 1 win. And then we got a couple of Raul and Paul wrestled for a little while, but they're done wrestling. But we've done pretty well. We actually won the Chase County tournament last weekend with 167 points. Had a bunch of kids placed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids placed 4th or above.
Wow.
Our JV meet, AJ got first, Remington got first, and Zach DeFort got first.
3-point shot just short.
Okay,
Marion
we still got a shot at that.
Gets a reset with 3.8 seconds to go. Again, Marion down by 3. Has to either get a 3 or drive in and get a basket and get
fouled. Going to have another timeout.
We're going to use them all.
I'm going to get all this taken care of, maybe.
Getting there.
The Eureka tournament, they finished 4th. Mission Valley 5th. In their dual meets, they were a 3-2. One of their head-to-head matches was against Hutch Trinity. They won that 72-0.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Trinity just starting their wrestling program.
Huh.
Chad Atkins has done a great job of building up this wrestling program that they have, and kids wrestle hard for him, and he teaches them some really good fundamentals to the point that we have these kids that are doing so well. Like I said, I think he expects to have at least 6 and maybe 8 kids.
The junior wrestling program is they start these kids young, and by the time they get into Chad's program here in the high school, they already know quite a bit. I think the coaches for the junior program they work pretty closely with Coach Adkins, and they do a good job of teaching them some of those basics.
All right,
here we go. Nala going to shoot a 3. What happened? Oh, McMillan called a timeout again. Did they need to
Well, we didn't make it. So it doesn't make a difference.
But did he call timeout before the? Yeah, I think they're resetting the clock.
Okay, I got one more group I want to talk about a little bit, and it's somebody we never talk about, but we hear them every time they come out and they sing the alma mater, the national anthem. I think we've got the best group of singers anywhere. They were singing tonight, and I'm going, I don't go to very many places that have singers come out there without anybody directing them. They come out, they use their own special little tuning fork or whatever it is to get the tune.
Pitch pipe.
Pipe, there you go. But I think those kids do a great job, and they're really kind of fun to listen to, and as opposed to some places we go that really aren't.
Some of them you're just hoping and praying they can make it to the end. But, they do a very good job.
Our singers do a great job. They really do.
Their harmonies are very special.
Yep, they are. So thank you, singers.
Definitely. Here we go again. We have 2.4 seconds.
Maybe this is where they wanted to.
Long shot. It is in there! Warriors tie the ball game at the buzzer.
We're going
That's
to
what
overtime.
you like to see. Wow. That ignited the gym.
You bet it did. Maybe that'll ignite our kids. We need this win.
Boy, that deflated Bennington. That is incredible. I wish we had some way to show a replay. Maybe Gene's going to do it when he's shaking his head no.
Oh, okay.
I thought Heidebrecht was supposed to be the one to take the shot, and when he didn't, I went, well, there's no way now. I
think maybe Heidebrecht, but the guy that's the most dangerous is the guy taking the ball out of bounds, because most generally they don't even watch him. He throws to somebody else. He comes running in, throw it right back up.
Yep.
He's got a wide open shot there. At least that's the way it used to be. Now everybody kind of knows he's dangerous, so they cover him. But
Coach McMillan is grinning down there. His face was as red as the seats that they're sitting on when that shot went in there. He was absolutely thrilled. So we are going into overtime. Tied up 46-46. The overtime will be 4 minutes long.
And again, it's going to come down to defensive stops. And like I said, right now, I think Bennington's probably playing a little tougher defense, better defense than we are. Just depends on what we get.
Heidebrecht with a three. Just off. Baldwin gets the rebound.
We just can't seem to get penetration into the lane.
Nice job by Heidebrecht to chase that loose ball down. Goodness sakes, there's a lot of hand checking going on out there, and no fouls are getting called. Heidebrecht will take a shot just inside the three-point line.
Man,
good.
We're just so flat on those for some reason or another night. Not getting our legs underneath us.
They're going to call travel.
All right.
Had a blowout on the Nike there, I guess, and slipped. Called for a travel.
All right, let's take advantage of this. We need to score.
Need to score. Heidebrecht drives in. Case with a three.
Oh, that's short.
Good, but nice job by Baldwin to get in there and get the offensive rebound.
Man, we just don't have our legs under us for some reason. We're just not we're not getting any arch. Everything's flat, not getting over the front of the rim.
Good job by Baldwin. Casey Case over there is chewing popcorn like nobody's business. First free throw is right in there by Baldwin. There we go. Important to draw the first points of an overtime.
Yep, doesn't always mean you're going to win, but it's better than letting somebody else draw them first.
47-46.
Like I said,
free throw coming.
It's just going to depend a lot on defensive stops.
Rimmed out.
21 has been killing us inside with either offensive rebounds or shots. Baldwin's got what? Baldwin's got four fouls. James have 4.
May have 3, but 3 or 4.
I don't like the way we go under screens against these guys.
Warriors up by 1, 47-46.
It's allowing them to get open threes or drive the ball.
Bring the ball clear back out.
If we're up, we I wonder if he thought about going back to his zone once we got ahead.
Yeah, once we're up, what difference does it make? Shot's no good. There is number 21 with another offensive rebound and a putback. We got a Bennington player down.
Yeah,
I think he's getting back up. All right.
He got.
Man, that 21 is, what was he listed out on the program as far as height? He can't be one of the taller guys. He's 6'1", but man, he's playing 2 or 3 inches taller than that down in there.
Yep. We can't expect to beat him if we don't get some defensive stops.
Free throw puts Bennington up by 2, 49-47. 2:07 left in the overtime.
That's not a.
You heard the collective gasp or groan come up over on this side.
Well, we can't just settle for outside jump shots.
No. There we go, Griff. In there, left-handed, no good. Man, he's on the floor going, where's the foul? Marion does get the ball back, or keeps the ball.
That's a good drive. That's a good drive.
Just do it again.
That's what he needs to do.
Ball got off the heel of his hand trying to dribble, I think. Lost control of it. Now the Bennington controls it. 1:32 left in overtime, up by 2. I'm sure they're going to try and take the wind out of the sails again.
They're going to again. We're going to need after trap. Well, we need this win if we want to host. I don't know if we need it or not. It's going to really hurt our chances of hosting a first-round sub-state game. Or it'll help our chances if we win this one, the next one.
Definitely help, yes.
I'm not sure of all the people that are in our regionals, but I know Heston is. And Sacred Heart. And Hutch Trinity, Sedgwick. Marion. I had them all the other day in my head.
And they, after the first round, we are the host site for the remainder of that tournament, right?
Yep. I think Southeast is here.
Pretty strong lineup of teams, isn't it?
That's only 6 there, so I'm not sure who the other ones are. But it's a pretty tough sub-state. But it'd be nice if we could host a game, and I don't know how close it is, or I haven't really talked to any of the coaches, so I don't know where we're standing. I know 2 or 3 weeks ago it was to the point that we wasn't sure we was going to get to host one, but since then we've won all of our games. So,
all right, let's see what Bennington. There's some kind of an interesting little wheel thing happening there. Interesting. Get the ball in.
Oh, double dribble.
Nice job there by.
That was Heidebrecht. Did a great job of jumping in on that.
Wow.
Okay, now we got to do something besides shoot 3-pointers. We've got to get the ball to the hole.
1 minute, 20 seconds left in overtime. Again, Warriors down by 2, 47-49.
Well, they just are contesting everything. We cannot.
Wow, nice tough shot in there by Robson.
We've got to get the ball inside. We can't just sit there and shoot 3-pointers at this point in the game.
17 points on the night.
They're not going to. They're going to go out there and pick and roll up high and get a guy open. And 21 is going to get an offensive rebound. Right there.
They're going to call on a block. I think that's going to be on Baldwin, too.
Yeah. Man.
Puts McMillan upset. I thought
he might have been over there. Obviously not. He anticipated him driving and got over there. The only question I have is how far underneath the back. I mean, how far. If they had that little half circle out there, I think he probably would have been inside of it. But
nice hand for Baldwin.
got James Jones coming in back in the ball game. He either got 3 or 4 fouls. I'm not sure. 20. He got 3 fouls. So
he's got 3. Yeah.
He can be tough in there.
First free throw is short.
All right.
39.4 seconds left in the ball game. Again, we're knotted up at 49 all.
You know, we've been here so many times this year. We ought to just enjoy those kinds of games.
That one's no good either. Wow, 2 critical missed free throws. So Warriors down to 30 seconds left in the overtime. Let's see if they elect to try and run the clock out or whether they're going to try and score early and then try and play defense. Out called.
All right.
Heidelberg goes to the line shooting 1-and-1. Not the worst thing that you can do, I suppose, at this point.
No, but I think that's a good. That's what I would do. I don't like to let people sit and take the last shot and maybe beat you.
Free throw is good.
At least if they make a basket or something, we know where we stand. So
yeah, Jerry, that is Heidelberg's first point of the night.
Yeah, he has.
Oh my goodness.
He hasn't been shooting the ball very well. Matter of fact, I think he's missed a couple free throws. But
wow,
we got their Tampa State Bank timeout. I don't know if I've called all the Tampa State Bank timeouts, but there we go. If you guys are getting tired of me talking, well, I just let them know they can fire me. Let's go through our sponsors again, since we missed them. Our sponsors for tonight are Marion Kiwanis, Marion Pharmacy, Marion Boosters, Carlson Grocery, Hannaford Abstract, Hillsboro Free Press, Tampa State Bank, Jerry Cady Agency, Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, HRK, and Edwards Jones. Again, people, thank you so much for your support. Without you, this would not be possible. And don't, whatever you do, don't make that influence how much you give next year. If you don't want me on, just say so.
I'm afraid I've tried that for years, Jerry, and it hasn't worked yet. So sorry you're still stuck.
Yeah, well.
All right, to recap once again, Marion up 51-49. We got 22 seconds left in this overtime.
If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it.
There you go. 21 trying to post up.
Oh, yeah. You know that's where they're going.
Timeout called by Bennington.
Timeout.
Down to 9.4 seconds.
9.4 seconds. 9.4 seconds.
Do you consider trying to devise a defense that will double team him, or is that leaving too much of a chance for someone else to be wide open?
You know, all their guys have shown that they can make a three-pointer, albeit I think some of them only made one, but it seems like they've all had their chances. I don't know who you leave open.
I don't know either.
I just think if the ball gets down there and he gets posted up low and he turns around for a shot, my feeling is block it.
Yep.
They call a foul. He's got to go to the line and make 2.
Yep.
Don't let him make 3.
Yeah.
Don't just foul him a little bit. If you're going to go up there and get that shot blocked. If you foul him, you foul him. And they may not call it. You never know. Late in the game like this, sometimes these officials swallow those whistles.
Yep. They don't want to be the ones determining the outcome.
Yep. But they are. By not calling something, they always are.
Yeah, it is kind of a cliche, isn't
That's
it?
kind of what I've always tried to tell them. Is we don't want to influence who wins the game. I said, well, you know what? You just did.
All right, down to 8 seconds left in the game.
They're going to clear out for him.
No good. Warriors with the rebound, and a foul's called. Oh, wow, Jerry, that ball was everywhere but down.
Well, we had one of those. we had a couple threes like that.
Yep. 9th team foul, Jerry. So, well, with 1.5 seconds, it's a little difficult. Optimally, I guess what you'd want to do is make your first free throw and then miss the second one to where they'd have to rebound and then.
Or make the second one, make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that's true. If they do make 2, you're right. Zach Robinson to the line to shoot 1-and-1.
They have a timeout left, so. Oh, this guy fouled out. It's a good job. Yeah, that's it. Zach, move off the line. Move off the line. Oh, they're going to use their last timeout.
Looks like they are here.
Yeah.
You try and ice the shooter, I guess.
You know, if we miss it, if they could take the ball out, they could run somebody deep and get a long. But if you miss it, they grab it down there. You know,
you got one and a half
seconds to do something. On a miss, that's pretty tough. I think I'd have been tempted to save my timeout to the point of we get an offensive. If he misses, we get the offensive rebound. I want a timeout right there. Yep. Give us a chance of setting something up. They don't have any chance to set anything up. And by the way, that was the Tampa State Bank timeout. I've been kind of missing those tonight.
There's been a lot of them called here recently. That was Bennington's last timeout, but really, quite honestly, there's no more time left to take another timeout anyway.
Well, Kevin, I don't know. This could be our last game. It's been fun again this year.
Yes, it has.
Had a lot of fun games.
Appreciate your knowledge.
Yeah. But it's been enjoyable, as it always is.
The Warriors, if nothing else, are a very exciting team to watch. Those guys have a lot of energy out there. They try their hardest. Yeah. They really play good team defense. First free throw is going to be short. Ball is heaved up, and it's no good. Marion walks away with a 51.
I don't know.
49 overtime victory.
A timeout might have been good. They could have thrown it down here and got it and had a decent shot, but I guess that's up to their coach and what they wanted to do. Whatever. I enjoy it.
That was pretty exciting there. Yeah. Let me get some glasses on.
Way to go, Warriors! Yo-ho!
Unofficially for Marion, Zach Robson led the team with 17 points. I believe that led all scorers tonight. Griff Case with a tremendous game, 14 points.
Yeah, had a great game.
Tim Nolla just steady as always, 13 points. Jacob Baldwin, 3 points. James Jones rounding off with 2 points, and Taylor Heidebrecht with 2 points. So, wow, that just goes to show you it's never over till it's over. That prayer by Robson was answered, tied the game up there at the end of regulation. The Warriors hung on there in overtime, was able to get the last winning basket, and then they let the clock run out. So, it's a very important victory. We still don't know exactly how it's all going to work out, folks, but that victory takes us one step closer to at least hosting a sub-state game coming up here in a week or so. Any closing thoughts?
Fun year.
Fun year. Thank you so much again, seniors, for all your leadership over the years. You definitely showed it again tonight in hanging in there, not giving up on this game tonight. So, for Jerry Smith and Mike Powers and Jay Smith and Gene Winkler, this is Kevin Freesting thanking you once again for watching us, folks. Come out and be a Warrior fan as we start into Sub-State here very shortly. These kids are fun to watch, and they deserve to have a good crowd out to help them out. So take care, everyone, and we'll see you hopefully very soon again on the air hosting a Sub-State game.
Yep.
Always remember, keep the main thing the main thing. Good night.
Good night.